What's good with you people? It's your boy Truth Teller Young Skills and welcome to Kicks and Politics. Today I got a fire episode for you. Of course, I'm going to be showing you a lot of first looks. This is going to be like the first look exclusive episode, seriously. And also when we politic, I'm going to be telling you, yes you, how you can sell sneakers. You might not want to, but if you do, I have some tips for you and you might know somebody that might want to get into the sneaker game. So this is definitely going to help them. And my kick of the day, all I can say is satin. So without further ado, let's get into what you came to view. Starting today's list off with the Air Jordan 1 Black White. This shoe drops February 24th, first look exclusive for $180. I think it's going to be something you're going to want to get your hands on. Trust me. Next up, we have the Air Jordan 11 Low Space Jam. This shoe drops April 13th for $180. Yes, it was on a previous episode, but now I have a release date, April 13th. So get your hands on it. This is going to be a summer shoe for sure. Moving on to the Air Jordan 3 Craft Ivory. This shoe drops March 2nd for $210. I think it should be at least $120, but I don't come up with the prices. Still a dope shoe nonetheless. This next shoe is definitely a must-have and another first look. We have the Air Jordan 4 Bred Reimagined. This shoe drops February 17th for $215. They keep raising the prices on these Jordans. I think in 2 years, a new pair of 4s will probably be $225. You heard it here first on Kicks and Politics. Another first look, we have the Air Jordan 4 Military Blue. This shoe releases May 11th for $215. Looks like a good summer shoe to me. I love themed shoes, so here we have the Nike Dunk Mid Headless Horseman. The shoe already released is out right now for $140. And when you talk about dope Halloween themed shoes, this is definitely one of those. This, and I like the Mummy Dunk Low that released, I think that was last year. I love Halloween themed shoes. Keep them coming, Nike. Keep them coming. Moving on to the Nike Dunk Low Smoke Gray. This shoe is out right now for $115. Can't beat the price. I had a pair of these in high school and I loved them. Here we have the Nike Air Max 2 CB 94s in triple black. Yes, these shoes already released. I've seen them everywhere. They're all over the South Side for $170. Next up, we have the Nike Ja 1 Smoke. This shoe dropped October 6th for $110. Moving on to the Nike Air Max 2 CB 94s Baroque Brown. To me, that sounds like a fancy way to say broke, but I'm pretty sure Baroque is a color. I'm pretty sure it is. But anyway, this shoe dropped October 7th for $170. And you can't be Baroque to get it. This is a fire shoe. The Air Jordan 13 Purple Venom. This shoe dropped October 2nd for $160. Only problem, it was a children's exclusive. So I couldn't get them, but I did try, found out the hard way. So you know I gotta end today's list strong. Here we have the Air Jordan 6 Aquas. Yes, this shoe dropped October 7th and it was $200. It's sold out. So if you got them, I guess you were lucky. If you're trying to resell them, hold on a little bit longer until the summertime. I'm pretty sure you can get a better asking price then. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for tuning in, for liking, sharing, leaving your comments, telling your friends. Thank you so much. It really helps me to grow my channel and to keep delivering dope content like this to you. So thank you for the motivation. So let's politic. How to sell sneakers. You might be asking yourself, is selling sneakers worth it? I think that it is, but when you're just starting out, I don't think it's wise for that to be your only means of income. So this could start as a good passive hobby, and over time as you build your clientele, this can definitely replace any full-time gig that you have. Let me give you some tips. If you're the person that wants to sell sneakers, or if you know somebody that wants to sell sneakers. I only know of 2 ways to sell sneakers, me personally. I'm pretty sure there's a guru out there somewhere watching this that knows of 10 trillion ways. But me, I only know of 2 actual ways. The first way is selling online. That's pretty much the easiest way. And then the second way is good old hand to hand. So let's start with the first way. Well, actually, let's start with the second way. If you're just starting and you don't have a lot of shoes to sell that are your personal shoes, one way you can do it is go to a Nike outlet or a Nike factory or some type of shoe outlet in your area that has good quality shoes. Grab a pair that are on sale and take note of their original price. So if you were lucky enough to get a pair that was $110 when they first originally dropped, and your box price still says $110, and you can get them for $60 to $70, then you have a potential to sell that pair for its box price. If you're selling that particular sneaker to another sneakerhead initially, then they'll probably have an app on their phone where they can check and see the decline and probably won't invest in that sneaker. But if you're selling to a friend or a family member, letting them know that, hey, I'm starting out this business, I just want to get my box price for these shoes, then look, you got your first sale and you're off to the races from there. Now you say you have a $40 or $50 profit, you reinvest that profit. So it does initially take some type of startup capital if you don't have shoes laying around. Let's say you do have some shoes laying around. Perfect. Clean them up. Clean them as clean as you can get them. And if they're not in too bad of a condition, then you can keep the original laces and everything. If you have the box that they came in, that's even better. But let's say you don't. The laces are messed up, replace the laces, clean them up very nice. If the shoe was a Jordan at one point in time, it could have been worth $150, maybe $200. If the shoe is in a bad condition right now, you won't get that asking price. So understanding that, this is a shoe that you had laying around that you just want to make some money off of. You have to put it at about $40 to $50 just so you can get that sneaker moved. Once again, because that sneaker was laying around, that's 100% profit for you. So you can reinvest that into trying to go to an outlet or a different place and buy a sneaker that you can double that money once again, or do better than breaking even. The next way that I like a lot, and a lot of this is just personal experience that I'm giving you. When I just started Kicks and Politics, it was the same basis of the show that it is now, but I was selling sneakers heavy, extremely hard. Going to sleep, making sales in my sleep, waking up, just shipping the shoes out. I worked really hard to get to that point. To get to that point, I had to start hand to hand. That was my introduction into selling sneakers. Now, I had some sneakers laying around as well, so I was in a position to have the best of both worlds at one time. I'm simultaneously getting rid of shoes that I had that were in good condition because I don't really mess my shoes up. And I was able to hit different outlets in different states and bring them back to DC because that adds value, because this shoe is a little bit more rare. You won't get this shoe here. Unless you're willing to travel as far as I travel to get this particular shoe, you might not ever see it again. So that helped me out a lot. Then I went to my number 1 step, which is the number 1 way that got me some good income. I was selling online. I created kicksandpolitics.com. I had some shoes there that I was listing for sale. And those shoes would sell pretty much literally overnight. I had to do a lot of promotion for the website, and it was a lot of work, but I loved it, you know, and I started to see how me selling shoes started to match what I was making and slaving away at a 9-to-5. At this particular time, I was at the point where I'm willing to go all in with the sneakers, and then this thing called COVID hit. and stopped all my shipments and put a shipment that would normally take a day. If I overnight it to the person, they'll get it literally the next day. Or if I just ship it regular, it'll take a business week. So we had the options. If you want it overnight, you pay a little bit extra, but you're getting it tomorrow. Or if you just want it regular mail, give me a week, you'll have your shoe. It went from that immediate style of business to people having to wait about a month. And it just slowed things down. It really put a damper into what I was doing. And then it was hard for me to even get my shoes authenticated and to the customer in a timely fashion. That would almost take up to a month, and that whole process that would normally take 1 week started to take about a month and a half. So COVID really messed me up, but those are two different ways, but two great and extremely effective ways to sell sneakers today. Hand to hand is the best way for me, I think, to start out. You get a gist of actually building a business, your reputation is growing, you start to understand repetition as you know that you have to get the sneaker, line up the sale, don't forget to promote. You start to understand how to build your business. And once you have a good solid structure, you made some connections in the sneaker world, you know where to get your sneakers from, different outlets, different people, resellers, what have you. Then I think the next best thing is maybe to move online. Or if you're doing such a great business, get a little kiosk or brick and mortar and set up shop, set up shop and sell those sneakers. But just starting out, don't take the high risk, high reward method when you're first getting started. When you're first getting started, I think you should literally just get your feet wet, make a couple of sales, understand what it is you're doing, and then start to eat a little bit more, Don't initially bite off more than you can chew. Let's say you have $1,000 to start off, or $500. If you waste your initial investment with no return on that initial $500 or $1,000, you're probably not gonna waste another $500 or $1,000 to try to do it again. So I say just start small, see the profit, understand your profit margins, and then scale accordingly. And think of your area as well. If you're in an area that does not have access to kicks and you're mobile, go somewhere else and bring shoes home. Trust me, you'll be able to sell them extremely fast. They'll be rare and you'll become the sneaker plug because people know that you're going out of your way to secure the shoe. Once you secure the shoe, you definitely have a sale. So keep that in mind. Those are my top 2 ways to sell sneakers, but it was a lot of tidbits in between those 2 ways. I hope I helped you in some way and you learned something from this. If you did, like, share, leave a comment, subscribe, Thank you for the love, the support, and sticking around. It means a lot to me, trust me. So my kick of the day comes in a box that you probably can't tell what the kick is because a lot of great Jordans comes in this same exact box. I wish all of his boxes were extremely unique. I know that probably it costs too much. Nonetheless, let's get into the kick. That's what you're here for. Here they is. There they go. Yes, sir. Oh my God. Icy. Better yet, satin. Why step in silk when you could step in satin? It's my DJ Khaled. Satin. Anyway, this is my kick of the day, and this is the Air Jordan 5 Satin, black and red colorway. When I tell you this is an extremely fire and rare shoe, you have no idea. Satin. I love this shoe. It's starting to yellow a little bit, and I just noticed that. When I say quality, this is, to me, the ultimate level of quality. To be able to have this sheen, this feel, this build, and hold up how it's held up is amazing to me. Had this shoe for a little while. I plan on keeping it forever. I really don't wear these shoes, but I'm gonna tell you this. When I first got these shoes, I was so geeked up to have them. I wore them like the day I got them or the next day, something weird like that. But it was as soon as I got them. And I didn't have anywhere to go. So I went to go check on my motorcycle. I had a small one at the time. I think it was like an 800, super slow. And I went to the garage just to check on it, rev it up, keep it started. And I wore these. As soon as I got there, I guess I stepped in some oil or something crazy. I was so pissed off because I take care of my shoes. I don't like go out of my way to step in dirt and grass and puddles and all that other crazy stuff. So I stepped in oil and I thought I ruined my shoes because it was kind of dark in the garage. I kind of slipped a little bit. I was like, oh my God, my shoes are done. I didn't even check on my motorcycle at all. I left immediately, came home and got to scrubbing. Scrub. So now, honestly, I don't remember what shoe, but I scrubbed these to death. I was gonna say, I think it might be this one, but I can't tell. Anyway, I scrubbed them to death. I thought the oil was never coming out. It took me like 2 days. I was nervous because I don't want to ruin these shoes because honestly, I don't think, and this is why I say they're rare, I don't think Jordan is gonna re-release a Satin 5 in a black and fire red colorway ever again. I think this will probably be it with the Jumpman on the back. We might get another release of this in like 15 to 20 years or something, and it's gonna have an Air, a Nike Air or something crazy on it, trust me. It's not gonna be these. So I was really thrown off that I did that, just made that stupid move, you know? Long story short, I got them clean, crisis averted, never put them on my feet again, and here we have the Air Jordan 5 Satin. Let me know if you have a pair of these. How rare are these to you? Are you feeling this? Do you like these? I love these. I wanna show you my whole 5 collection. I have like literally a collection of 5s that I think are extremely rare that are never releasing. That's why I say they're rare. Now you could look these up and the price is not gonna be $4,000 or nothing crazy like that, but will you see these again? No. So to me, that definitely puts them in that rare category. And once again, Jordan does have shoes that he releases over and over and over again. I had some on today's list that I'm 100% sure if you're a real sneakerhead, you know when they originally released and now we're just re-releasing the same stuff. So this won't be one of those. If you like them, leave your comments below, let me know. And if you own a pair, definitely let me know you got yours. Cause I got mine. Got mine. And like I always do at this time, I go by the name of Truth Teller Young Skills. You've been watching Kicks and Politics. Thank you for the love, the support. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. And until we meet again, stay safe, be blessed, and keep those sneakers fresh. Peace.